Welcome to my channel Daily Bulletin News. Gabi makes a bombshell revelation at EJ's press conference. And spoiler, recalls stabbing lie. Bobby reads his book, The Remaining Soul, as Marlena comes to his room. He dismissively says he will speak to Jada, no one else. Marlena tries to get him to open up about Everett's past, but Bobby just wants to get back to his book. Marlena says they can't go on like this and leaves. We'll see about that, Bobby says to himself. As they eat breakfast at the pub, Jada tells Rafe she saw Bobby yesterday. Rafe glibly notes he's not even real. He was real to me, Jada sharply says. After Rafe apologizes, Jada tells him Bobby claims to have information on a murder. Rafe calls it manipulation, but Jada wants to hear him out. Rafe worries he could get violent and urges her to stay away from him. As Melinda impatiently waits for Kristen in the square, Connie, a mousy middle-aged woman, approaches her. Melinda remembers her as the avenging angel who attacked her on Valentine's Day and blamed her for Lee's death. Connie apologizes, proclaiming she was just jealous because she liked Lee, but he was hung up on her. Melinda is warily understanding. Read the recap of Connie and Lee's date. After Connie leaves, Kristen strolls up to Melinda, noting the CEO never has to be on time. They sit at a table as Kristen tries to figure out why EJ wants her to hire Melinda as Demers' general counsel. Also, why does Melinda want to work for her in the first place? Despite being triggered by Kristen's mere presence, Melinda can put aside their differences. Kristen can't say the same. At the Dimmer mansion, EJ urgently tells Stefan he needs Gabi to explain at his press conference how valiantly he fought for her freedom. Stefan chuckles, pointing out that EJ only freed Gabi because he blackmailed him. As they bicker, Gabi strolls in fresh off of a visit with Ari in Phoenix. EJ expects them both at his press conference. They owe him. Stefan says they'll be there. After EJ leaves, Gabi asks Stefan for the truth about her release since she just overheard that he blackmailed EJ. Stefan closes the double doors and tells her that EJ isn't Jude's father. Eric comes to the Spectator to tell Nicole he got a job in Paris. He's flying out today. Visibly affected, Nicole says she'll miss him. Tears welling, Eric reiterates the sentiment. However, it might be for the best, considering EJ never liked them working together. Nicole says he liked it even less after he saw them kissing. Eric reels. If they were together, he doesn't know what he'd do if he saw her kissing another man. She tears up, realizing this is really goodbye. He caresses her face as she suggests they don't say the words. Tears fall as they embrace. At the pub, Jada assures Rafe that Bobby wouldn't hurt her, but Rafe thinks it's too risky. Jada reminds him this is her job. Would he worry about his male detectives? Rafe reminds her that he's not involved with any of his male detectives. However, he relents but declares he'll go with her. Jada knows Bobby won't tell her anything if he does. She needs to go alone. Rafe hates it, but tells her to be careful. I love you. In the square, Kristen says she doesn't want to have to look over her shoulder with Melinda all the time. Melinda assures her that won't be the case. EJ joins them, offering Kristen his Dimmer shares to seal the deal. Though skeptical, Kristen agrees. After she leaves, EJ reminds Melinda she needs to keep her mouth shut about Jude's paternity. She swears Nicole won't hear about it from her. Nicole saunters toward them. Won't hear what? EJ says he wanted to tell her himself that Kristen hired Melinda. After Melinda departs, Nicole tells EJ that Eric took a job in Paris. EJ thinks it's the right decision for everyone. At the mansion, Gabi tells Stefan they have to tell Eric the truth. It killed her to be separated from Ari. She won't let Eric miss out on his child's entire life. Stefan reminds her EJ came through for them and they don't need another war with his brother. Gabi gets that, but Eric doesn't deserve this. Stefan hates it too. But he just got her back. He can't risk anything getting in the way of them living in harmony. She agrees to try and see it his way. Jada comes to Bobby's room for answers about the murder. Bobby wants to be released first. She accuses him of playing games and starts to leave. He stops her. Rafe shows up in the square to support Gabi during EJ's press conference. Connie interrupts them to say how happy she is that Gabi was released. She knows Lai wouldn't want her punished for his murder. She walks away, leaving Rafe to note how strange that was. Kristen summons Melinda to the mansion to have her sign her contract. Once she does, Kristen asks why EJ pushed so hard for Melinda's job. Melinda can only say he's doing what's best for him.